is Papa Shango. And you are listening to Icopod. Beware of Papa Shango. Beware of voodoo. And definitely beware of Icopod.
And we're back with episode 108 of Icopod. I'm Bob Conley Jr. And with me, as always, is Austin Skinner. Austin, this is the second to last time that we are together, just you and I, until Hogan 98 Money joins us. How are you feeling this week?
Well, pretty depressed now that you bring that up. I've formulated an idea. Let's pretend that we've shut the podcast down. Mind you, Hogan 98 Money doesn't even listen to this podcast, so he wouldn't even know in between. Let's pretend we shut it down, and then we'll just continue it, me and you. So we don't have to be like, nah, we changed our mind. Like, no. We could just be like, oh, yeah, we're not doing it anymore. And he would never know.
He would never know, because you're right, he does not listen.
So, like, maybe it doesn't have to just be the last time it's me and you.
Yeah, we could basically have just roped him into buying, like a $40 microphone, and then he'll never actually use it.
I mean, yeah, because if he couldn't even shell out $100 or two to get us a decent piece of recording equipment, maybe he doesn't need to be on this fucking podcast.
Yeah, and then anytime he's, maybe if he stumbles across us posting a new episode, we can just be like, well, that was one that we had in the bag.
Exactly.
And he'll be like, really, 45 of them? And we'll just be like, yeah.
We're busy people.
Yeah, we took a weekend and we just went through a whole bunch.
So that's what I was thinking. I don't know. But there is some more breaking news as well, besides Hogan 98 Money and maybe tricking him into wasting his money.
Yeah.
And following the route of wasted money, I have caved and I have purchased, and sitting in my mailbox right fucking this instant is an Icopod What Champions Are Made Of t-shirt.
Wow, look at that. It only took you about 5 months to do it. Done.
I will wear it, and I am so proud that I am going to post a picture of me wearing it on our Facebook by the time this airs.
Okay, great.
So, just look forward to that.
Oh, I'm so excited that you finally bought one.
Yeah.
When I bought mine back in July.
Correct. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So that happened. That's breaking news. That's been in the works for a while. If you have not gotten your Icopod t-shirt, head over to Redbubble. It came very quickly. It printed, it shipped, and I had it within a week. So that's very fast for t-shirts. And it was only $20. So not too bad. It's not really pro wrestling tees running your pockets empty money.
Right.
So that's kind of a nice thing. And then I also updated, as we spoke a couple podcasts ago, we added the older logo to a t-shirt up there, like a pocket size logo. So if a huge graphic tee isn't really your thing, maybe that might be more your speed. Definitely check that out. And as we roll into 1995 here at Icopod, we like to update our graphics once a year. So look out. There might be some new designs hitting the graphic waves here on iTunes and Podbean or wherever else you listen.
I can't wait for the one morning where I wake up and I suddenly have $40,000 in my bank account.
It's going to happen.
There's a whole bunch of people bought an Icopod t-shirt. which means that if I get 40 grand, that means Redbubble made about 4 million.
Correct.
So,
yeah.
The likelihood of that transpiring is not very likely at all.
Right.
But we've been talking about it for weeks. We are finally at the end of 94. We have 2 episodes. We have this one, obviously, and then next week we have wrapped up our 2nd season.
Wow.
Of IcoPod. So that is something to be extremely excited about. I know.
Without missing a week.
I know.
It's insane, dude.
I know.
This is completely a passion project.
Yeah. And I don't know about you, but my girlfriend does not share the same passion and is routinely telling me, do you really have to do it today? Yes, I do. Because I've been doing this for 2 years. Sorry, but
yes,
she'll get over it.
Listen, it's 1 day out of 7. She can spare you.
I know. That's what I don't say that to her, but I think it.
Yeah.
You know.
My sympathy is very low.
As it should.
Does she just not like that it's Tuesdays, or she just doesn't like it in general?
I don't think she likes that we take so long to do it.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, she was like, well, why don't you just do like 1 episode a week or something? And I was like, that could be a good idea, but we always do 2. That way we have, a good backup of content.
And really, the reason why we do that, again, to do a little peek behind the curtain here, and as most of our regular listeners know, maybe some of our new ones don't, the reason we do that is so just in case, life happens, right, we have a backup. Hey, I can't record for the next 2 weeks. Something popped up at work. Or, hey, I'm exhausted. Can we just take this week off? Yeah, we can. We have that luxury. However, if episodes start running a little bit longer once Dallas does join, since it's going to be virtually a 3-man booth, maybe that is something we should consider, just kind of having a couple in the bag instead of 4, Right. So, yeah, I mean, that might not be a bad idea, but I think as of right now, with just me and you, we crank them out pretty good. We tend not to do too much fluff, and we're done before it gets too late. So,
well, and here's another thing too. With a 3-man booth, let's say you're not able to do one week,
right?
I could do it with Dallas.
Sure.
Or if I'm not able to do it, you guys could do one.
Right.
Now, the likelihood of you guys doing that, probably not. I'm the glue of this foundation.
Well, I think we would end up with more downloads if you weren't.
Wow. Okay.
If you weren't there.
Wow.
Really, I just keep you around for like the notes because I'm too lazy to do any of that.
Yeah, I know you are.
So, other than that, you really don't contribute that much to the program.
That's really sweet of you, and I appreciate the brutal honesty. All right, that's just really fucking mean.
So anyway, Bob, you got some notes for us?
Yeah, I mean, let's just get right into it. I don't know why I do this anymore. Well, here's the thing. The next 2 weeks, there's really not a whole lot to talk about.
Right.
There's not a lot of notes going on, or news, I should say, behind the scenes. And for house shows, well, the WWF decided after like December 10th, we're not going to run anything because of the holiday season.
Sure.
And they probably thought no one's going to really want to spend money on an uninteresting show leading into the holidays. But we do have a few notes. We do also have some syndication, both this week and next. And after I do the house show notes, we'll go through the bracket of the tag team tournament, and we'll do a little bit of a prediction as to who we think will win and end up being the tag team champions. And of course, for the house shows, because the WWF isn't around, we'll do some USWA. So let's get right into it here. Observer notes. There has been some discussion to bring in Ron and Don Harris.
I would assume as heels.
I don't think they've ever worked as baby faces ever.
Yeah. Actually, we kind of need that. So, yeah.
No, I absolutely hate the Harris brothers.
Well, I mean, nobody really likes them, but as a filler tag team for heel side, yeah.
I don't know.
I'm trying, like, tag teams are popping in my head, and it's like face team, face team, face team. It's like, oh shit.
You have the bodies. You have
Bodies, the guns.
The bodies are a heel team.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you said you're trying to think of heel teams and all the baby faces.
Oh,
So,
I thought you were gonna just start listing teams.
no, you got the bodies. You got Anvil and Owen.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, that's about it that I can
Right.
think of.
Right.
But I would rather have two than other bullshit.
Well, that's probably
Well Done. How can you forget about Well Done?
yeah, but they're like barely on.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of people who are barely on, this person will no longer be on. Luna Vachon has been fired.
Oh God, when's the last time we saw Luna?
I don't know, and I couldn't tell you. It doesn't say why she was fired, but she has been let go from the company.
Yeah, it's been a couple of months since we've seen her.
Yeah, ever since Bam Bam joined like the corporation.
Right.
Seen her. So
Right.
looking at like at least probably 4 or 5 months.
Well, and when did she fight the little people? At a pay-per-view. That's like the last time I can remember.
When against Doink and Dink was Mania.
Yeah, I don't know.
10.
I know she valeted for a short time after that, but I don't remember anything specifically.
No, I don't either. So I don't think she really had much of a spot.
No.
Anymore. Last week's Raw, the December 12th, which featured Bob Backlund taking on Doink, which is a match that we didn't know we needed.
Mm-hmm.
And we got it.
Mm-hmm.
That got a 2.7 rating.
Shocker.
Yeah. Millions.
This was fucking garbage.
Yeah, it was not great. But what is always great is the USWA, and that is the house show that we have to kind of discuss here. It took place on December 19th in Memphis, Tennessee, and it drew a rather, I guess, small crowd compared to most recent weeks here. It got 850. And it featured 7 matches, and they were King Cobra taking on Don Bass, Miss Texas squaring off against Candy Divine and Scott Bowden, Spellbinder in singles action against Ricky Morton, Ron and Jim Harris taking on the Moondogs, Spot and Rex, and PG-13 in a triple threat match. In a loser leaves town versus title match, Brian Christopher defended the USWA Heavyweight Championship against Tommy Rich. Bill Dundee competed in an I Quit match against Doug Gilbert. And the main event saw Jerry Lawler team up with Brian Christopher to take on Sid Vicious and Spellbinder in a pile driver versus powerbomb match.
I think for the first time in a while, I'm going to skip this one.
How can you possibly skip this? You have Vicious in a pile driver powerbomb match against Lawler and Christopher, an I Quit match, a loser leaves town versus title match, a bunch of stipulations.
Yeah, but so before when we've attended USWA shows, there's at least one other match other than like the last two that that might be good. This one is like literally, of course, the last match and maybe the match before.
The last match in Tommy Rich against Brian Christopher in a loser leaves town versus title match. Right, something I would want to see.
I'm skipping.
Also Ricky Morton. I like Ricky Morton.
Dude, that's why I'm skipping.
You're skipping because of Ricky Morton?
Yeah, I'm done with him.
God. Whatever.
We've had this talk.
Yeah, I don't even care anymore. You're just starting to piss me off. Just purposely saying things to hurt my feelings.
Dude, what's the other one that everybody... Oh, Bobby Eaton. Fuck Bobby Eaton. Dude.
Oh, my. You know what, man?
Fuck Bobby Eaton.
Crossing the line.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable. The Rock and Roll Express should be in the WWF Tag Team Title Tournament.
Oh, that would be good.
And they should be the Tag Team Champions.
Well, because they've been on TV before for WWF at this time. Weren't they on TV like last year?
Yeah. I think they had a couple matches. I know they had a pay-per-view match against the Heavenly Body.
Yeah, right.
At Survivor Series. So
right.
They have definitely been on television. But the Rock and Roll Express are not in the Tag Team Title Tournament.
Boo.
But there are 8 other teams, and there are brackets available because this week is the beginning of the tag team title tournament. And like I said before, we're going to give you guys some predictions as to who we think are going to be the champions. Now, this
Harlem Heat.
The Nasty Boys. Charlie Norris and the Equalizer are going to come in
Duh.
and take over. This tournament concludes at the Royal Rumble. So we've got probably about a month or so.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Before we find out who will be the champions. So I guess let's just get through this right now. The opening round will feature Bam Bam Bigelow and Tatanka taking on Men on a Mission. Who do you got in that one, Austin?
As much as I don't want it to happen, I think I'm putting over Men on a Mission.
Wow. I don't think I was quite expecting that.
Well, because, I mean, at this point, dude, they've buried Bam Bam and Tatanka so much. It would not shock me to have them lose in the first round. 2 Men on a Mission. I just have a hard time believing that they're going to let Mabel take a loss at this point.
Well, I mean, they could. That's what Mo is for.
No, I know.
So I think that they would do that.
I want Bam Bam and Tatanka to win.
I think. Well, here's the thing too. You have to kind of take in consideration the brackets. So
we'll see. I'm not looking at them.
I know I am, and that's why I'm maybe at an advantage here.
Right.
So we got Bam Bam Tatanka against Men on a Mission. You're going with Men on a Mission.
Right.
I'm going to go with Bam Bam and Tatanka.
Okay.
So I think Mo's destined to be pinned.
Sure.
The winner of that match would then take on the Head Shrinkers or the team of Anvil and Owen Hart.
Fuck, man, that's a toss-up too. I can't really see the Head Shrinkers losing, but at the same time, Owen's like one of the top guys right now. Kind of, like barely, but still, kind of.
I would say at this point he's the second level. He's not the top anymore.
Shit, dude.
He's been shoved aside a little bit.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and kind of go towards the bracket that I'm already kind of penning in, and I'm gonna go Owen and Anvil.
So you're going Men on a Mission, right? The first time.
Yeah.
Anvil. Okay.
Yeah.
Which would make sense. You have a heel against babyface. So
that's what I'm thinking.
I went with the heels.
Yeah.
I gotta go with the Head Shrinkers.
Right.
Now I'm only saying that I don't necessarily think the Head Shrinkers would pin Anvil on Owen. They might win by count out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whichever be the case. So.
Well, and then I don't know, Bob, because then you have fucking Bam Bam Tatanka Head Shrinkers. Then what do you do?
Well, we'll get there in a minute.
All right.
Then we have the Heavenly Bodies taking on the Bushwhackers.
Oh, bodies.
Absolutely that.
Duh.
Smoking Guns taking on Well Dunn.
Oh, the guns.
Right. Okay, so we agree with that. We agree with the bottom portion.
Yeah, absolutely.
So going into the second round, okay, for myself, I would have Bam Bam and Tatanka against the Head Shrinkers.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with Bam Bam and Tatanka.
Wow.
Over the Head Shrinkers.
They're going to the finals, huh?
Yeah. Now, why I'm doing that is because this is a perfect opportunity to rebuild Bam Bam and Tatanka.
Maybe, yeah.
As a unit.
Right.
For once in their goddamn lives.
Some legitimacy, yeah.
Yeah. So, Austin, you have Men on a Mission taking on Anvil and Owen.
Right.
Who do you got moving to the finals in that one?
I'm going to go with, just because I feel like I have a pretty good gut feeling on as far as the bottom portion, I'm going with Owen and Anvil to move on to the finals.
Okay. And then we both have bodies taking on the Guns. I would have to go with the Smoking Guns since I have Bam Bam and Tatanka going in. You have Anvil, Owen.
Yeah, and I don't know what it is, but I feel like they've kind of come off the sweetness of the bodies. I know they're still sweet on them, but I don't think they're as sweet on them.
They've definitely lost a little bit of a push.
Yeah, and I think for some reason they've kind of kept the Guns as like an ace in the pocket. Like they've kind of showed them off, kind of not. They've been on TV, but here and there. I'm thinking this tournament is giving them a chance to step up.
Yeah, absolutely. So the finals for me, I got Bam Bam and Tatanka against the Smoking Guns.
Mm-hmm.
Now, part of me wants to be like, all right, cool. Smoking Guns, have them go over. They've definitely been on the rise here. 95 can be the start of their like push here, top tag team, whatever. However, I'm not going to do that because I'm all about the chase. Okay, in professional wrestling, it's always been the chase. You look at, Sting and Hogan that we would see in a few years.
Right.
It's all about the chase.
That's what draws the money.
Exactly. So my whole reason here is I'm going to put the tag team titles on Bam Bam and Tatanka.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have the Smoking Guns chase after them to lead into WrestleMania 11.
Sure.
Or you could do, the Head Shrinkers or whatever. But I think the money would be with the Smoking Guns being the team to go after them.
Yeah. So okay, you're going with your heel team to go over. I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm going Guns take it. Guns defeat Owen Anvil. They win the tournament, and they are the champions.
That's a huge win for the Guns.
Huge win, major rub off of Owen.
Yeah.
But it keeps Owen and Anvil's heat, which I think is very, very important.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So that's what I'm going for. I'm going for Guns to take it all.
Okay, well, you know what? That means that we have our brackets all situated. I'm sure we'll actually forget, who we picked.
Well, Bob, make notes.
I already wrote them down in a thingamajig, so I'll remember mine. I don't care about yours.
What?
Yeah, I don't care about yours.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. I just sent Austin the match that we're covering this time around.
Oh, boy.
For the tag team title tournament. And it's arguably the biggest match in the tournament. It's Man on a Mission against Bam Bam Bigelow and Tatanka. Of course, this took place on the December 17th edition of Superstars.
Okay.
Remember, this is also a Superstars exclusive type of tournament, so we won't ever see it on Raw or Action Zone or anything of that nature.
Right.
Okay, so this video is 14 minutes and 1 second, and it looks like it's not just the match. It looks like there's some video going into it, but we'll still watch the whole 14 minutes to kind of see the lead in. Do you have the video all queued up?
I'm ready to go, and it looks like I've watched the only ad that I needed to, so that is good.
Yeah, I didn't have an ad, so you're a sucker. I'll count down from 5, and then I'm going to go run and find my phone charger real quick, and then I'll join back in, because I think I have at least about 3 minutes of nothing to worry about. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
All right, we got Diesel backing Sean up. This is thanks to Coliseum Home Video. This was at Survivor Series when Diesel was kind of chasing Sean to the back after a miscued super kick. And just kind of a recap here. So Sean's getting in his car. He throws the tag belt down, says he's done with it. Diesel, he made him. So how could he turn his back on the Heartbreak Kid? Diesel's nothing without the Heartbreak Kid. So thus, here we are, the Tag Team Championship Tournament. And it looks like we are going to get a graphic of the breakdown here. And absolutely we do. Same teams me and Bob mentioned. The winners squaring off at Royal Rumble, which should be interesting because that's coming up quick. So at least we have a storyline with our tag titles, which is nice because nothing else is really fleshed out. So That is much appreciated by me. Here we go. We get the Royal Rumble graphic. Really hyping it up here. And our Superstars opening.
I'm back, guys. Don't worry.
Great.
What did I miss? Just a rundown for...
Yeah, just a recap of the stuff between Sean and Diesel, probably for Superstars later tonight, and then this opening video here.
Oh, shoot. Now I'm getting an ad.
Fuck, me too. All right, I'm going to skip it.
I can skip it here in a minute.
All right.
I just skipped it.
Yeah. We're still in the opening here.
Yeah, I'm at a minute 25. In case anybody's... Well, minute 29, minute 30.
This is a cool opening. The Superstars...
I've always liked the Superstars one.
Yeah, they do. They got a cool opening.
I've always hated YouTube with these fucking ads, though.
Dude, I know. And now they're like cranking it up. Now there's an ad like every 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's great.
They just want you to
They just want you to buy the YouTube
I know,
ad blocker thing or whatever.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Speaking of bullshit, here we are. King and Vince McMahon looks to be on commentary here as they bring out Men on a Mission. They're like standing in the aisleway.
Yeah, it's to prove that they don't have a green screen.
Shit.
I didn't realize that Men on a Mission's video package was like them in the literal hood.
I mean, yeah. Look at Mabel still in shot. Vince is like, get your ass to the ring here. Like 3 people in the crowd are into this.
Yeah. Men on a Mission has certainly lost some steam here.
Yeah.
I know they technically won the tag titles in England earlier this year after WrestleMania 10, but they should have won the titles
before
on television at one point.
Yeah. Yeah.
They should have just beat the Quebecers or something.
Right.
Though I can't be upset with the Head Shrinkers getting the tag title run because they kind of deserved it.
No, yeah, that was much needed for them as well. I'm really tempted to just click on the Mang versus Bam Bam Bigelow Thunder match from March 18th, 1999 that I see on the side of my YouTube screen right here.
Yo, you have a Mang versus Bam Bam Bigelow on your side?
Yeah, from Thunder.
Wow, I do not have that.
So
I have a well, I'm not gonna even comment because it might spoil the tournament. Never mind.
Well, here we go. Here we got these 2 blokes coming down to the ring.
What does Tatanka have over his neck? Like a wreath?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I think it's crumpled up dollars that was made into a necklace.
I got you.
That would make a lot of sense if it was, but... Ted here, talking to his boys, getting them ready. They're like, fuck, we kind of hate each other. This guy wanted to scalp me a couple months ago.
Literally, last year.
Yeah.
He cut his hair off. That's
right.
Great. All right, Bam Bam and Tatanka going right after it.
Tatanka's gear now is so much better.
Well, it's like darker.
Yeah.
Kind of fits.
Oh. Mo just ate the fucking padding on the outside as Tatanka threw his ass over.
We got Bam Bam and Mabel starting off. Well, here comes Tatanka very quickly. It looks like this is taking place in Poughkeepsie. I'm probably wrong, but it looks like it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell. The lights look really drowned out, though.
Yeah.
It almost looks foggy in there. I wonder if somebody had just used pyro or something.
That looks like Poughkeepsie. I'm going to say that's Poughkeepsie, but I could be wrong.
Mabel no-sells the dropkick.
Tatanka got some good air on that.
Yeah, he did.
And then he gets ran over by a clothesline.
Look, Bam Bam's like, fuck, I don't want to go in there. He tags out.
There was a time where they really were kind of promoting Mabel versus Bigelow.
Well, remember they got a huge pop when they did the face-off.
Yeah.
Like the crowd was eating it up.
That's just weird that you would go and try to promote Bigelow against Mabel.
I know. Oh yeah.
Oh, here comes Mo. He's
Mabel
gonna
looks
do a
like-
450. Oh no, he just did a double X.
Mabel looks Bam Bam looks so small. He
Yeah,
makes him look so small.
he really does. But Bigelow's looking a little slender.
Yeah, he is.
Come on, Mo.
Yeah, right.
Oh wait, I don't want Mo to win. I want Bigelow and Tatanka. That's who I picked.
Why wouldn't you
he's my
just
tag
use
champ.
Coco? Why wouldn't you just have Coco and Mabel?
Coco Beware?
Yeah, Coco's good. Mabel
Well-
sucks. Mo sucks.
Coco probably is better than Mo, yeah.
Yeah.
Mo just avoided a double axe handle chop by Tatanka off the top and hit a clothesline, which is maybe the smartest thing Mo's ever done. Was actually avoid a move off the top rope.
Do you like the purple and gold?
I do.
I fucking hate it.
I'm telling you, dude, growing up, Men on a Mission was, that was my team.
I'm so surprised by that.
Well,
you
more
did
so,
love the bigger guys, though. You really did.
I did love the bigger black guys. Now, I know that sounds weird
Well,
to say that sentence, but I was always a Mabel fan.
you like Mabel, you love Bam Bam, you like all the big guys that could probably just kill somebody in real life.
Yeah. Tatanka, I was a big Tatanka.
Shout out to Scott Hall.
Scott Hall.
Yeah, for killing somebody in real life.
Yeah. I think he's traumatized by it, but it's fine.
Or I mean, being a big guy. That's what I really mean.
Yeah.
Mabel back in here, just twisting Tatanka's arm right off his body. So that's fabulous. Oh my God.
I'm getting another
ad. Fuck.
Oh, it's because
Fuck
the
you.
show went to commercial. Oh, I can't skip this one. This is a full 15-second one.
Add one of two. Oh my God.
Okay, well, that means I'm going to pause mine then to make sure that we're still at the same point.
All right, I skipped one.
All right, I'm at 750.
And skip my next one. I'm at. Okay, yeah. Just go ahead, Bob.
Okay.
I'm at
So
7.
back from break. At least they have it lined up with commercial breaks, but it's still annoying as hell. I shouldn't get too mad because this is from the channel Monsoon Classic, and he has a bunch of good stuff on here.
Bastard.
This match has 13,693 views.
How do ads work? If people skip them, you don't get the money, right?
I don't know. I think you get like a portion of it.
Oh, I didn't think you did.
Yeah. I don't
Well,
know.
no, on YouTube now you can place where you want the ads. So he probably went through here and like, oh, it's a commercial break. Okay, here's going to be an ad.
Right. Yeah,
So.
that's probably how that worked.
Mo in the ring with Tatanka working the arm over still. So that's like the story of the match, I guess.
If I had a YouTube channel, I'd have a commercial every 15 to 20 seconds.
I mean, that's what everybody else does.
Yeah, and the commercial would actually be 3 minutes long. So for every 20
Literally.
seconds of material you're watching, you're going to get a
Right.
3-minute ad.
And don't think you're skipping it because you're not going to be able
You're
to
not. No, absolutely
turn
not.
and skip off.
Yeah.
So I wish I could press the skip button on this match so far. I'll tell you that.
Well, when you have Mo as being the main person of offense for your team, it's usually not a good decision here. Here comes Bam Bam. He's all fired up.
No pun intended.
I didn't even mean to say that like that, but that's okay. All right. Cool.
Oh my God.
Decked Bigelow.
Bigelow went to like fire up hot tag and punch Mabel off the ring skirt, and Mabel was like, "No, fuck you," and punched him instead.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take that bump, brother.
No, that was awesome.
DiBiase looks concerned about his $1 million investment.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Fuck. Mo's working Bam Bam Bigelow over. You just wasted a lot of money, dude.
Headbutt to the midsection of Mo. Here comes Tatanka. Tatanka was like not expecting that. It looked like he's just like, oh shit, okay, I guess
That's how I feel like Bam Bam was the last couple of tags. Same thing.
Tatanka just deadlifted Mo on a scoop slam.
Well,
I'm telling you, they
Go on.
always do the missed elbow drop spot.
Mm-hmm.
They've already done that like 3 times in this match.
Right. Going back to the tags and being surprised, you got to think Tatanka was probably like, oh, this guy who wanted to scalp me last year wants to tag me in? Oh, wasn't expecting that. Okay.
Yeah. I feel like the WWF has a really difficult time with continuation.
Yeah, there's not really long-term booking. That's not really a thing.
No. Like they just think about where do we get after this month.
Mm-hmm.
And they certainly have not ever made note of Bigelow's desire to scalp his partner at one point.
Correct. Yeah, if it happened more than 5 years ago, it didn't happen.
Yeah. Bam Bam tried to do a vertical suplex, and Mabel quickly countered that.
5 weeks ago, I mean. Did I say 5 years or 5 weeks?
Yeah, you said 5 years, but I knew what you meant.
5 weeks ago, it didn't happen.
Oh, okay. Well, Bam Bam hit a snap suplex. How did he manage to do that? He didn't do anything to weaken Mabel compared to 15 seconds ago.
Fucking Mabel. And a snapmare.
That was a weird looking cover.
He humped him.
A 350-pound guy trying to pin a 550-pound guy.
All right, here, let's see. Mabel going for the ride. Reverses it. Bam Bam off the ropes like fucking molasses.
Oh, no.
Big men collide.
Mabel, it looks like Mabel, they collided heads or something, and Mabel went through the middle rope to the floor. Here comes Mo. You know that you're in good hands when Mo's in the ring. He just clotheslined Tatanka. He's all fired up. He's going to win the tournament right now. They're going to skip the rest of it if he can pin Tatanka.
There's no fucking way. Tatanka no-sold him and kicked out at 1.
Well, yeah, of course. Why would you sell for Mo?
Yeah, literally.
Here comes Tatanka with a chop and is he going to do it? The end of the trail? Is he just going to beat him clean out of nothing?
Fuck.
Boom. Wow. No way. Oh, Mabel's on the apron.
That's how you know he ain't winning. Are you shitting me?
What? He just pinned him?
Wait, was that supposed to happen?
I don't know. Mabel was just standing on the apron looking at Tatanka, who then pinned Mo with his pinky finger and got a 3 count.
And then Mabel hit him after he pinned him.
Right.
Wait, what the fuck? That was a 3 count?
Yeah.
God damn it.
That's the end of the match. There's another ad here coming, but it doesn't matter. That's the end of the match.
I feel like Mabel was like, fuck this, we ain't losing. But he was too late.
Yeah. What the hell was that? That is such a bizarre...
Damn it. Well, the way it worked was, so Mabel gets up on the apron, so you're thinking, oh, okay, Tatanka hit his finish, but Mabel's going to go in there. Mabel stands there. Tatanka does the slowest pin of all time. Bam Bam comes running over out of seemingly nowhere. Mabel finally decides, maybe I should get in the ring. Bam Bam like kind of hits him, but Mabel like kind of stumbles and then is just standing there. The ref hits 2, the ref hits 3, and as soon as the ref hits 3, Mabel like jerks forward and then hits Tatanka. But they were literally standing there for a solid second where Bam Bam, Mabel, and Tatanka weren't doing anything. Tatanka was just pinning and nobody was doing anything. That was stupid.
I don't know. Someone's just texting me right now, and I don't know who this is.
Well, share with the class, Bob. What do you got?
Well, I can't say the phone number because then...
What's the message say? Show me your titties?
No. It says, Bob, these guys are from Buffalo.
Well,
whose phone number is that?
That sounds dumb. Anyway, so yeah, that match wasn't great. I'm very bummed my fucking pick lost.
Yeah, well, I'm a genius. And I knew this whole time that the Bam Bam and Tatanka were going to win. They are going to win the World Tag Team Championships.
Dude, no, fuck that. Really quick here, way off topic. Would you?
How the hell was I supposed to know that? How did I not have this guy's phone number? Sorry, this is I could have sworn I had his phone number. That's weird. Go ahead. Sorry.
Would you buy a ticket to go to Mars?
Would I buy a ticket to go to Mars?
Yeah, with like this whole SpaceX fucking people mover gimmick thing where in 2 years they want to colonize the planet and all this shit.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Elon Musk, who is the Tesla owner and also the chief owner of SpaceX, which is a space program, has been very diligent in the progression of space travel, particularly going to the planet Mars. And he's testing shuttles, like mass transit shuttles, to try and get people to eventually, in the near future, colonize Mars. Would you go to Mars?
I mean, maybe. I'm just really confused as to how that came up.
Well, I was being you and being on my phone momentarily. And
Listen,
I
this is
scrolled
not
by.
my fault. I had gotten a message from a high school friend of mine who I didn't even know I didn't have his phone. I don't know how he wasn't in my phone.
High school friend?
Yeah.
Bob, what is this,
I
a
have-
20-year reunion or what?
Buddies. How was he not in here?
Jesus. So yes, that's how it came up. So you would not go?
I would go to Mars.
Yeah, I would too.
I mean, why not? He just sent me a message regarding the Butcher and the Blade. from
That's
AEW.
random.
Yeah.
And you didn't have this person in your phone.
No, I don't know what happened. I must have got rid of his phone number.
So he's stalking you.
No, I am just the guy that is a wrestling fanatic, and usually people will contact me.
Yeah, you are that guy where just randos will be like, Bob, you know who would talk about this with me? Bob. No, just message him.
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't talked in 3 years? Yeah, I'll just message him.
No, his favorite wrestler is Taka Michinoku and Funaki.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he was a big Kai Tai fan.
Okay. Well, there you go.
And he's also a Carlito fan as well.
Jesus. Those are very bizarre
know,
choices.
I know. And he would for years, ask me, because even coming out of high school, going to college, we still were, in contact or whatever.
Right.
And he'd always ask me, kind of similar to like how my dad would ask me about Doink. He would always ask me about Taka Michinoku.
Taka is great, but favorite wrestler of all time? I don't know about that.
You're very rude to say that.
Yeah. Well, when he does an opening for IcoPod, then get back to me.
Well, he should. Yeah, you're definitely right. He should.
Right.
For some reason, my computer is acting very slowly right now.
Oh, great. Here we go. Bob's going to be fucking pissed again. Great. I'm going to have to carry the show.
I mean, that could happen.
Great. Fucking great. Yeah, I don't know. Going back to the match here, not great. I hope that we get some hidden gems in this tag tournament with especially some of the teams that are usually able to deliver pretty well on their own. So I guess that'll be remains to see. Actually, what do we have up next week for that match? Is the Owen match? Owen and Anvil?
Next week for the tag.
Or do they go to the B block?
They go to the D block.
Okay.
And it is probably the least exciting match.
Oh, fuck, figures. I was hoping, next week we'll have a rip snorter of a match, but I guess that is not the
if
case.
anything, it gets progressively worse.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that match was pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? Depressing.
Yeah.
It wasn't very great at all.
So my bracket's been busted already, so that's fucking great. Cool.
Well, anytime you have Mo on your team, you always bet against them.
Yeah, god damn
That
it.
should be just 101 basic stuff there.
Mo money, mo problems. See? I still believe it should be Coco Beware. Like
that's an interesting comment.
Coco and Mabel? Fuck
yeah, Coco would probably be a better hot tag.
Like a better worker for sure.
Yeah. So I think that would be pretty good.
He doesn't really fit the hip hop gimmick, but whatever.
Yeah, no big deal.
He's got the funk to him.
You could definitely repackage him.
Yeah.
Into being that character. So,
oh my god. Could you imagine Virgil and Mabel?
Dude.
As
the
men on a mission.
The Yo-Bro movement.
Bros on a mission.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
How do you not do that?
Pimpin' hoes and winning gold, baby. That's the slogan.
That's right.
And Mabel's just dancing in the background. Virgil's eating breadsticks in the foreground.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Doing fucking Hurricanrana planches off the top rope.
As long as you know what's up. That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit's about to go down.
All right. Next on the plate here.
Well, here on the same episode of Superstars, Jeff Jarrett appeared on the Heartbreak Hotel, and he revealed that after almost over a year, he's going straight to the top. So I'm assuming that all the speed bumps of Doink the Clown.
Yeah, he took a couple detours to get there.
Yeah, he kind of skipped over a couple of things. And
Jesus.
He didn't want to immediately want to go there. He just wanted to get his feet wet.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he said he's going to go straight to the top, and he's going to do so by beating Razor Ramon for the WWF Intercontinental Championship. Jeff is confident that Jack Tunney would have to rename the company JJF.
Yeah.
When that indeed happens. So it looks like the direction that Mr. Razor Ramon is going in is a feud with Jeff Jarrett, which again, this pretty much came out of nowhere. There's been no real build for it. Mm-hmm. I know that we've seen him on house shows, especially the last one here in November, but it's just the context of it all just doesn't really make much sense to me.
Well, welcome to the WWF. Although I'm definitely not mad about a Jeff Jarrett Razor feud because I think they're going to work very well together. So, yeah, I don't mind that.
Yeah, we have a second syndication match.
Oh shit, that's this week.
Yeah, to watch.
Fuck.
So this episode might be going a little long compared to recent weeks, but this one that I just sent to Austin in the chat. Took place on December 18th edition of Action Zone, and it's a rematch that we had seen last week.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Heavenly Bodies taking on 1-2-3 Kid and Aldo Montoya. This is not part of the tag team title tournament, as you guessed from the brackets that we talked about.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. So now the link that I sent you, this match apparently is obviously on YouTube. Mm-hmm. However, it is, I think, in Spanish, the commentary. So
gotcha.
We won't know what the hell they're talking about, but that shouldn't really matter. The time on this one is 8 minutes and 57 seconds, so just about half the amount of time that the previous video was.
Right.
So I'll count down from 5, and then we'll listen to some Spanish commentary for the Heavenly Bodies against 1-2-3 Kid and Aldo Montoya. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
So I guess it's a good thing that I don't listen with the commentary on.
I like myself some commentary.
Right. And if I'm remembering back correctly, I think we enjoyed their first confrontation, these two teams. For what it was.
Well, I think we did enjoy it. We just didn't like the finish to it
Mm-hmm.
because it was just really kind of stupid. I don't know.
Was that the
why.
Dusty finish they did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they were just like, oh, hey, by the way, the second referee came out and then the match continued and we got a bullshit roll up. So, this match looks like it was filmed in Massachusetts because it's in that venue that I really like.
Mm-hmm.
The Auditorium, I think it's called.
Ooh, 1 2 3 Kid gave Aldo a little slap on the ass there.
Well, hey, they're buddies now.
I guess.
Yeah. Del Rey and Montoya are starting off the match. Del Rey backing off.
The mask is so bad.
The whole gimmick is bad.
Yeah, it is. I don't even know what a Portuguese Man of War is. Does any redneck fat wrestling fan in 1995, 1994 know what a Portuguese Man of War is?
It's all
certainly don't. Yeah, well, I don't know what the fuck that is. There's no explanation. Would a Man of War really be that colorful in the fucking jungle?
Probably.
If he's in war?
Yeah, why not?
No, man. Makes fucking 0 sense.
You don't know that.
It's literally, isn't it like the Portugal flag colors? Like that's why they're doing it?
I'm pretty sure that's what's going on.
Yeah.
All right. Montoya is, I think he needs help doing this head scissors.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's exactly what he needed. Oh, and a super kick.
A nice one.
Yeah. Wow.
1 2 3 Kid comes flying in out of nowhere to take down Dr. Tom there. Getting some double team action.
Oh, Jamie Del Rey just went butt first into Pritchard's face.
Monkey flip out of the corner. Ooh. Del Rey definitely sandbagged him there.
I was going to say that was a little sloppy there. Oh, and then Pritchard monkey flips Del Rey. Double drop kick. See, it's a Rock and Roll Express. I'm telling you.
See?
This is when Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson come through the crowd, and they're like, no. That's our gimmick, brother.
Those last couple of bumps there, Jimmy Del Rey was really dragging ass.
Yeah, a little bit. It's okay, man. He's been struggling with his physique, I think.
Yeah.
Ever since he blew out his knee for like the 4th time.
It's definitely fluctuated here and there for sure.
Yeah.
Cornette giving his men a pep talk or yelling at, one of the two.
Yeah. That's a motivation.
And then we have Del Rey and Aldo back in the ring here. I don't foresee a clean finish in this match again.
Really? Do you think Aldo and 1 2 3 Kid are going to go over again? I would have to think not because
I don't think
bodies
so.
are in the title tournaments.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And let me just point out how I think ridiculous it is that 1 2 3 Kid is in a makeshift tag team again.
I know. He's so much better than that.
It's just ridiculous. Like, they don't know what to do with the guy.
Well, I guess on one hand, what do you do with a guy who's obviously way more talented than 90% of your roster? I guess hide him until you know what to do with him.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. To be with Aldo Montoya.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Out of all the places to hide, I mean, like, no one will ever find him.
Right.
This has really become like a standstill of a match. I hate that. I hate when they go, super quick, and there's like a big lull.
Like the whole middle is a lull.
Yeah. Kid with a nice little spinning heel kick there.
Definitely oversold the excitement, though.
Yeah. Here comes Aldo. Probably doing a 450. Oh, no, a sunset flip off the top. Pritchard kicking out at 2. And then let's go right back to a headlock. No big deal.
Literally. And then it's like...
Pritchard with the DDT.
Yeah, we get the interference, the knee into the middle of the ropes from Del Rey, so Pritchard can hit the DDT there. It just turns into like the obvious. It's the obvious. Aldo taking the beating, and then 1-2-3 Kid comes in for a quick spurt, and then he gets beat down, and it's like this same formula. That's the second super kick of the match here.
Maybe this is where the Young Bucks took their super kick.
That's what I'm thinking, dude.
They must have been watching a Aldo Montoya 1-2-3 Kid against Heavenly Bodies match, and they were probably like, wow. That's it.
Super kick party.
Right.
How is AEW these days, man? I haven't watched since the third episode. So
I mean, there's good weeks and there's bad weeks. I've tried to keep up with it as best I can, but I don't think I watched last week's episode. But I mean, I want AEW to succeed. It's just I don't know. It just isn't. It's not WCW. I'll tell you that.
No. Well, actually, to be fair, we've been recording on Tuesdays, so that might explain why I haven't been watching.
For AEW?
Mm-hmm.
What does that have to do with watching the show?
Isn't it on Tuesdays? Tuesday Dynamite?
It's on Wednesday.
Oh, it's on Wednesdays.
Wednesday Night Dynamite.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
That
shows you how much I've watched it.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, what the hell? Del Rey coming off the top to axe handle Montoya over the back, behind the referee's back, because 1-2-3 Kid was distracting him. And then he's putting on a camel clutch. The camel clutch to me makes no sense because you're restricting your own arms by putting it on your opponent's knees. And
not only that, all the leverage on the guy getting camel clutched, he could literally just kneel out of it. Like your legs are free to move around in position where you can break out.
Yeah, it makes just no sense really. Wow, I guess 1-2-3 Kid got the tag there. That looked like he did. But cleaning house with the right hands on the body, some kicks. Nice spinning heel kick there on Del Rey. All four men are going at it. This has lacked excitement compared to the first one, I would say.
Yeah, it has. 1-2-3 Kid's kept it very basic, too. He's still quick, but he's not really pulling any major things out here.
He just hit a snap suplex on Del Rey, and he goes to the top to hit a missile dropkick. But Pritchard's there to break that up. Aldo knocks him out with a right hand. Jim Cornette is on the apron, ducks a kick.
Yeah, he did.
And
we're going to get a schmoz here. Something's going to happen.
That was an awkward-looking double clothesline.
Yeah.
By the bodies on 1-2-3 Kid. And
are you shitting me?
That does it, folks. For the second match in a row, I mean, Aldo was just standing on the apron.
Damn it.
Looking at his partner getting pinned. I don't know what is with the babyfaces not knowing what to do.
Or not being distracted enough. Fuck.
Yeah, that's seemingly just poor execution. All right, that was a rather lackluster match as well.
Yeah.
But, whatever. These guys want to give us these types of matches. I guess we have to sit here and watch them.
Well, I'll tell you what. You know who's watching some 1-2-3 Kid tapes in 1994? Fucking Rob Van Dam. Because some of that shit is literally like move for move.
Yeah, you're definitely right. But so it's okay. 1-2-3 Kid did it better than RVD.
I wasn't gonna say that because a lot of people are gonna be mad to hear that. But 1-2-3 Kid, when he does shit, it's almost like, so that match is a bad example. But like, you don't expect it to be as good and as crisp as it actually is.
Right.
Does he have a martial arts background?
1-2-3 Kid?
Yeah.
He might.
He has to.
Probably like judo or something.
Something. Yeah, he's got to. Because he does that shit effortlessly, and it's good.
Yeah.
So.
He has a good flow to it as well. So.
Completely. Yeah, and he kind of knows what to throw at what point, which is good too. But yeah, I think you're right. I think, he's definitely an underutilized, untapped potential on the roster. That's a guy where he should be fighting and vying for an Intercontinental belt, in my opinion, at this point.
Sure.
So, I don't know. We'll kind of see. I don't think the Aldo tag is going to last very long. But we'll see what happens with the 1, 2, 3 kid. Hopefully 95 is a big year for him because he's kind of been in the queue for really a year, just kind of hanging out. He made a big splash and then just kind of hung out. So hopefully 95 is like his breakout year.
I think I'd put the IC strap on him.
Yeah.
Just do it already. Do it,
Right.
you cowards. Just do it. Well, speaking of cowards, let's get into the December 19th.
Fuck.
Raw. And yeah, Austin just said fuck because let's be honest, the last probably 4 to 6 weeks of Raw have been pretty fucking brutal. So we got to power through this one and next week. And then hopefully 95 brings more joy to our lives.
Oh man, I'm hoping.
Yeah. I have mine on my television again. Now you'll probably remember the last time I did this about 2 weeks ago. Really caused some headaches and I got annoyed. And I got frustrated and I got mad.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
and it made for great episodes.
Yeah. So hopefully this time around, my television, or I guess more so my internet connection,
Yes.
does not betray me because I'm giving it a second chance. And they always say you shouldn't give someone a second chance that hurts you.
That's true. Yeah.
But I have no real other choice here. I have to do this.
Right.
Austin, are you all synced up and ready to go?
I am queued up, and unlike Bob, I have switched back to my computer. I am back at a desk instead of on the couch. I've been on the couch a couple weeks, kind of chilling, but I recently did some apartment rearrangement and some cleaning out, so the desk is now back in the bedroom, and that's where I have found myself. So we'll see how it goes here. I haven't watched it on the computer really since probably I was recording in my closet down here in Orlando.
Yeah.
So it's been a hot minute, and we will see how it goes. Hopefully it's just fine, and I don't have too many doubts. So we will get this show on the road as soon as we count down here.
All right, I'm going to count down from 5, and then we'll get the show on the road. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
All right. We are opening right up here with it looks like to be a Lex Luger entrance. They have the WWF logo with a piece of holly next to it to signify that, hey, if you didn't know, it's almost Christmas time. So that's good. Lex comes out with this same very stoic young boy, kind of waving the flag like he really doesn't give a shit to be there. So that's great.
I'm jealous of that kid. I wish I was with Lex Luger.
Right? Finally, you're starting to come around.
I know.
Lex's hair looks different. Looks like his roots are coming in or something.
Yeah. It also looks like he didn't really like wash it.
Yeah. Something's going on.
Getting some pyro here.
Holy shit, I'd say. This is a cool arena, though. I do like this.
Yeah, well, it looks like they're... What, are they back in Poughkeepsie again? Because I feel like, was last year... Were they in Poughkeepsie? Oh,
Recently,
yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were in Poughkeepsie for Backloon Doink.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why I said they were back over there.
Here we go. We got our Monday Night Raw opening video package. Hasn't changed in over a year.
Yeah, it hasn't changed since the beginning. Sean, right? I think so. Maybe it has a little bit. I can't remember.
A little bit.
Sean and Vince McMahon are on commentary. And Luger is just waiting for his opponent, which I believe is going to be Mr. Erwin R. Shyster, if I remember correctly, from last week.
Sean and Vince have done commentary the last couple of episodes here, so that's pretty interesting that Sean's kind of sticking around for that.
Yeah. Money.
Yeah, he's trying to get the payday here.
Oh, there's a fan that says I cheat on my taxes.
Holding it right up, very serious
Proud.
face.
Yeah. He probably ended up in jail for tax evasion.
Yeah. The Druid comes down with Ted and IRS again. So that's interesting. IRS also looks like he has not washed his hair in a couple of days. So
I
that's
wonder. I mean,
fabulous.
since this is a taping, I wonder how many matches these guys had to where they just look like they're dirty and they haven't
Right.
bathed.
Right. Sweat soaked.
Yeah. Well, I mean, IRS. I mean,
Wow.
he sweats uncontrollably, and I'm
Right.
going to imagine that he doesn't change his shirt.
Probably not.
So that's pretty gross. Luger's confused by the Druid.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, he doesn't know what's going on with that. Hey, remember when Lex Luger was like gonna be WWF World Champion? That was a thing.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, and now he's not.
Now he's nothing.
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
So that's fucking great.
Yeah. Wrestling icon Vladimir in the front row, as per usual, just let out a big yawn. So that will just show you how invested he is in this match. There's a group of fans that just have a sign that says Irwin.
Great.
Which still blows my mind that his heat is based off of his name.
Yeah.
He hates his name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, that's hilarious. That's been going on for 2 years, Irwin.
Standing headlock into a drop down and a bizarre looking clothesline for Lex Luger here on
That was
IRS.
a shoulder block.
Yeah, whatever. That's why it was a bizarre looking clothesline.
Yeah, well, you don't know shoulder block from a clothesline.
He kind of spun around in it. He like spun when he hit it.
Yeah, because he's got to show energy.
Yeah, okay. Against IRS, come on.
Yeah.
IRS is stalling on the outside here.
What a surprise. Come on,
This-
who's the Drew? I need to know.
Yeah. Well, because now he's like pacing around the ring.
Yeah.
Big
Probably
meeting
Virgil.
going out there. I hope so. Lex oversells everything.
It's fantastic. And the thing is that he does that his entire career. This isn't just a WWF thing.
It's so funny.
Yeah, he does it all the time.
Here we go. Here, let's see. Shooting him off of the ropes again. Lex reverses and hits a scoop and a slam.
Hit a clothesline. That's gonna do it, folks. 1, 2, you're a winner. Oh no, it's not.
Technically, you just stole his finish, dude. That was a write-off.
Pretty much.
Oh, the Druid got up on the ropes?
Yeah, he did. This is the most activity that a Druid has ever done.
It's so stupid.
Okay, now he's kicking him. What is going on? Who is this?
Let's see. Whose boots are those?
Yeah, who is that?
I think it's Adam Bomb.
They just said that on commentary. Or no, they were like something about Adam Bomb. They're not saying that it is Adam Bomb. I think they're noting about his match with Adam Bomb a couple weeks ago. That's okay. Something's up with the Druid because usually the Druid just stands there and does nothing.
Right. Now he's beating Lex's ass.
Yeah. So either the Druid has gone rogue, or that's definitely not just a Druid.
The Druid's shooting. I hope it's Druid versus Lex Luger at WrestleMania.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's got a ring on. How secretive.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Let me do a time check for everybody here. We are at 6 minutes, 32, 3, 4 seconds here.
Is that the stage? It looks different. It looks like the stage for Superstars.
Yeah, it almost does. It looks very similar.
IRS just did a weird looking backbreaker for a 2 count.
This match isn't good.
Well, I mean, it's IRS and Lex Luger, 2 of the most boring guys going. What do you expect?
At least Ted's invested in it. Yeah.
You would think just like in math, a negative plus a negative equals a positive.
Right. Yeah,
Well,
that
that
they
is
would
not
cancel each other out.
Yeah, this has become a double negative.
Lex is probably like, fuck, we're doing so good. We got him right where we want him. And mind you, the crowd's like, when the fuck is the next match?
Yeah. We got him chanting boring.
Oh,
This is
IRS
great.
using the ropes for leverage here.
What if
Yeah.
Lex Luger thought that IRS's name was boring? So he's like, yeah, man, we got him chanting your name. This is going great. And it's like, no, man, his name's Irwin, not boring.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. This shirt's too tight.
Here we go. Here he's worked his way back up.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten the abdominal stretch yet by Mr.
Oh, it's
Irwin.
coming. It's coming.
Yeah, well, he's just settling for a sleeper. I mean, you're not going to win with a sleeper, but if you do an abdominal stretch and use the rope for leverage,
Right.
you're going to win. I mean, it works every time for Mr. Irwin.
Exactly.
Oh, I thought he was about to do it right there.
Kitchen sink. Lex does not do the flip. Instead, he just stumbles and falls forward.
Crashes to his knees.
Yeah. So fucking cool on that, Lex. Thanks.
Yeah, Irwin with the ever devastating leg drop for a 2 count. I wonder if that's throwing some shade at the Hulkster. Probably not.
Probably not. Although, it's so funny. It's as far away from the 80s as we are, we're really not. Because this match could have happened in 1988.
Yeah, this feels like a match that you would see at the Philadelphia Spectrum in 1984.
Yeah, on Saturday Night Main Event.
Yeah. Luger's going on his little Luger Hulk up here at the back suplex. But IRS cuts him off and says absolutely not.
His Lex up.
Yeah. Oh boy. That was a horrible running knee lift, Lex.
How
What
many
was
knee
that?
lifts are we going to get in this match?
I don't know, but that was horrible. Oh, he just hit a clothesline. Is Luger going to win? Okay, he got distracted by the Druid. Oh, the Druid with a punch to Luger. And Lex is just like, why would you do that?
He cuffed him.
Oh, I thought IRS was going to win there. Oh, Lex is saying, screw this. I'm coming after you, Druid.
And he's beating his ass, too.
Yeah, he's going right after him.
Where's Ted? Ted's not even stopping him.
Yeah, where is Ted? Oh, it's Tatanka.
What the hell?
Oh, my God. That makes so much sense. This feud will never end, I'm telling you.
That's pretty funny.
Irwin.
I wasn't expecting that, actually.
Oh, IRS won by countout.
Oh.
All right, well, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense because Irwin's apparently feuding with The Undertaker. Luger is in the never-ending feud with Tatanka,
Right.
which no one cares about that.
No. Wow, I wasn't expecting Tatanka. That was good.
Yeah. I knew something was up with that.
I didn't mind the finish.
You didn't mind that? That was horrible.
No, the finish.
Oh, the finish. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't mind the finish.
Oh, here comes the video pack. This past weekend, which is a match that we just watched, Tatanka and Bam Bam defeating Men on a Mission to advance in the title tournament.
Right. Not a great match.
No, but I'm sure with the editing here, they're going to make it seem like it was some great match.
Mm-hmm. We could have just watched the editing, Bob.
We could have, and we would have been like, wow, look at that snap suplex.
We should have watched that.
Yeah, that looks like a great match. We'll have to hunt it down and check it out.
Fucking A.
They basically sum up a 9-minute match in probably 30 seconds here.
Right.
Like less than that. They just showed 4 clips as Tatanka hits the end of the trail. So, and he just Mabel's standing there. What? What's
Just
going
gets
on?
right up high.
Hey. Oh, okay. Wait, no, guys.
Watch
no,
what? Okay. And then, then Mabel's like, dude, stop. And then Mabel just stands there and then hits him.
It's so bad. So freaking bad.
Here we go,
that's
dude.
right, next week, Heavenly Bodies against the Bushwhackers. Oh, dear Lord. All right, let's go backstage. Bushwhackers are with Fink.
Why is Fink doing this?
I don't know. Fink doesn't even know what he's doing. What are they eating? Sardines?
Oh,
Oh, God.
oh, they're rubbing it in his into his hair. Jeff Jarrett here on the Las Vegas Strip.
Yeah. This is week number 2, so that means we have 7 more of these to go.
Fuck Bally's Hotel. It's not even a good one.
Well, Rip Taylor's here.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How much did they pay this asshole?
Probably A Night with Pat Patterson.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So what you're saying is he'll be in every vignette from now on?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
There's just some random old guy smiling. He's cheesing hardcore.
Yeah,
right
he
behind
is.
us.
He knows he's on
Yeah.
WWF television, man.
Yeah.
Bally's is not the best. Bally's is a very, like... If you're staying on the strip, you don't stay at Bally's.
Why not?
Because there's so many more iconic, better places. This guy's hair is horrible.
Rip Taylor is really excited for Jeff Jarrett.
What's he saying to him here, Bob?
I don't really know. It looks like they're just going together into the hotel there.
Did he just call him the Double J?
I think so. I don't know. Oh, here come the Smoking Guns, Billy and Bart.
All right, that's my pick.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Now it looks like a normal Raw set. Oh, Bart almost got punched in the face or something. I don't know what just happened there. He's like, whoa, hey there, guy.
Somebody was very overzealous when it came to the
Yeah.
Smoking Guns.
Just a little bit.
They came in, they could have been so much cooler than they are, and it really sucks that it didn't end up that way.
Yeah, well, when did they came in like what, June of '93?
Of last year.
They lose their their first match against Money Incorporated.
Right.
And then it's just like, you guys are just here.
Right.
Whatever.
They're barely promoted.
Yeah, they don't even really try to do anything with them until like now.
Yeah. I missed the enhancement guys' names here, but
It's Roy Raymond and Chris Avery.
okay. I don't know if we've seen either of these guys, have we?
I think we've seen Roy Raymond. I don't think we've heard of Chris Avery yet.
Okay.
Well, it looks like Vladimir got kicked out of his front row seat as 3 larger women have now apparently found their seats.
Oh, God.
And Vladimir is now in the second row.
Probably where he was supposed to be to begin with.
Well, yeah. That is bizarre. All right, here we go. Billy Gunn. And I'm
Just kind of
assuming-
muscling this guy around.
Yeah, I think this is Raymond.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong, but it might be.
Bart in now, laying some kicks in.
Yeah,
I don't
Bart-
like. Oh, that was good.
That was a good snap super.
I don't like that Bart tapes up one hand. Like, why?
Does he always do that?
Yeah. I don't get it.
Well, maybe it's so he has the illegal advantage. You know, a taped up fist.
Mhm.
Deck
Yeah, the taped fist.
Billy with a scoop slam. And a knee drop.
When you think of Bart Gunn, what do you think of?
When I think of Bart Gunn, I think of Butterbean knocking him in the fuck out.
Dude, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, what else is he known for? I mean,
Fucking nothing.
nothing.
I wonder what he does these days. Like, where is Bart Gunn?
I don't know.
What the fuck is he doing?
I remember when he like showed up on a TNA weekly pay-per-view, and they're like, "Oh my god, it's Mike Barton!"
Oh,
And he never showed up again.
it'd be cool if Bart would come back to wrestling and tag up with Billy on the Indies.
I wonder if they were like even friends.
I fucking doubt it.
I know they're not brothers.
I wouldn't be friends with Billy Gunn, probably.
Why not?
Billy Gunn kind of seems like a dick.
Billy Gunn's a great human being. He did our opening.
Yeah, but like, we may or may not have gave him money to do that. It really wasn't out of the kindness of his own heart.
Well, that's true. The Guns just did a drop, toe hold, elbow drop combo. Bart looks like he's blown up already. He hasn't
Oh
really
yeah,
done
dude,
it.
he's huffing and puffing.
Yeah, this is weird.
Do you know who else kind of comes off a different way when they're not on camera?
Ugh.
Fucking Scott Steiner, dude. Scott Steiner's like a quiet, soft-spoken, normal guy.
Yeah.
But like on camera, he's a fucking genetic freak.
Yeah. Well, isn't that's what people said about Vader. Like Vader come on television would be like this freaking, I'm gonna murder you, and then off
Yeah.
TV he's just like, oh, I like fishing or something. Like he's very kind and
Yeah.
or just like
it's really weird.
like when you would watch Wrestling with Shadows, like with Goldust, he comes across like
Yeah.
a homosexual, and he's just like, I'm a Southern boy.
Yeah.
I like trucks. Or whatever.
Yeah, it's weird.
Do you think the expectation for the Guns was for Bart Gunn to be the guy?
Yes.
Because body-wise, he looks better than Billy.
Oh, yeah.
They just
Bart Gunn looks like he could be in Playgirl.
Yeah, I guess. They just hit a side slam leg drop combo on Avery. Oh, it is. I guessed right. It is Avery.
You could easily have Sean with the Guns, and like visually, it would make complete sense.
Yeah. Bart has Avery over his shoulder as Billy comes off the top to hit a weird-looking elbow drop.
Yeah.
And that's good enough for the 3. All the women love it.
The backdrop into the pile driver is what they should be fucking using.
That is the best finisher ever.
Oh my god. I'll never forget seeing that.
They did it like what, twice, and then they stopped doing it?
Yeah, and they stopped.
I mean, realistically, is it safe? No.
Could you handicap a guy? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So.
All right, what is this? I'm assuming this is for next week. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna get to Tonka against Davey Boy.
That might not be bad.
Yeah, that's definitely. Tonka. Bum 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 bum. Looking to muzzle the bulldog. Bum 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 bum. Oh my god!
Why did they slip that in?
And the debut of Henry Godwin. Oh
fuck!
Lord.
It was like quick too. It was like, hey, by the way, don't get too excited. Here you go.
Oh, you're pumped for that? Well, here's a pig farmer for you. Thanks,
God.
WWF.
God damn it!
Wow, we were doing so good.
Speaking of disappointed, Jerry Lawler's in the ring for another edition of King's Court. So fucking cool. Time check.
Your day's going pretty well. Well, here's the King's Court for you.
Yeah, let me just ruin that for you. Time check here. We're at 20 minutes, 1, 2, 3 seconds. So we're getting to be about the halfway point through Monday Night Raw.
This is only the halfway point of the show?
This is the halfway point, correct. Not a great Raw thus far.
No. Oh, great. Bob Backlund again.
Fuck.
Holy shit, man.
Oh, fuck. I thought they were firing this guy after he lost the strap. Come on.
I can't believe that they're so insistent.
Just stop using him. Just be done.
We get it.
I want Bob Backlund to come back in 2020 and do the same shit he did in 93. Just win the belt randomly. And then Brock just kills him in 10 seconds.
No, you know what? They should have it where the Fiend, his weakness is the chicken wing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That'd be pretty great.
Speaking of modern day stuff here, to transition while we get probably what is a bullshit ass promo.
Yeah.
I have a couple guys at work who are talking about maybe going to WrestleMania. And since I don't go to wrestling shows with any males at this point and have attended the last 2 by myself, I am highly considering, even though I do not watch the current product, to go to WrestleMania.
These are guys from work?
Yeah. I don't know them that well, but like they're cool guys, so I'd be willing to go out on a limb to check it out. And like I said, I haven't gone to a wrestling show with other people in a while, so that would be nice to do that.
Yeah, but could you imagine going to a football stadium for 6 or 7 hours with people you don't really know?
Well, I was gonna say, going to a wrestling show alone, you feel like a really big loser. So,
I could see that.
It'll be a little bit better at least. They're funny. Like I talk to them at work. but we'll see what happens. I'll keep everybody updated here on the podcast. Cheapest seats they found are $250.
What? No way.
Either that or those are the seats they're looking at, but it's still not that close.
That's got to be what they're looking at.
Yeah, so that's a little bit of a commitment.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of see where we're at with that.
I would not do that. I would just watch it for $10.
Yeah. Yeah. Here we go.
I will probably go. The next time they go to Philly, I will probably end up going to that.
Right. Yeah, you were talking about maybe Philly as a trip.
Oh, someone has a sign for me. It says, "Hey, Bob, you have 8 seconds to spare." Yeah, I do. What do you have in mind?
Oh, God.
As you can tell, we're not really paying attention to this promo because
this shit doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
His teeth are still jacked up on the bottom. I don't know what is going on.
Right. They're like little needles.
Yeah, he has one nose hair sticking out of his left nostril.
Oh, my God.
So that's bizarre.
Jesus Christ.
The fans are trying to get the whole 8 seconds thing over.
And they're so bored. Like most of the guys I was looking at, there's like one guy cheering and then they're all like crossed armed.
Yeah, they don't care.
I don't care. So, I mean, I don't blame them, but he's really putting the chicken wing over still.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like he's talking about when he put the chicken wing on Bret Hart, that he had the chicken wing on all the fans. Okay. He has a chicken wing on me right now. I could probably pass out because this is just not intriguing.
Speaking of passing out during the podcast, Bob, it doesn't seem like you've been drinking your booze the last couple of episodes. What's up with that?
No, I haven't had booze on the podcast in months.
Yeah.
I've been drinking a lot of Coke Zero.
You know what, man? I'm definitely a Diet Pepsi guy. Like, that's my go-to diet.
See, now here's the thing. Okay, I'm glad you said that. Because when I would drink Pepsi products, or even really Coke even, aside from Coke, Sarah got me on Coke Zero. But
Coke Zero is so good.
It is really good.
So good.
And, but like, I would always have like Diet Pepsis and stuff like that. And like Diet Cokes. And I've mentioned it before, like my mom, growing up, she always got Diet Coke, so I grew up on Diet Coke.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so everybody would like rag on me and be like, "Wow, you drink Diet Coke? Like, what are you, a 50-year-old woman?" And I'm like, "Yeah, actually, because my mom is 50
and a woman,
and a woman. So like that's what I grew up on. Asshole. Thanks a lot. You know, or when I would." His nose hair is driving me nuts, guys.
He probably drinks Diet Coke, dude.
He probably does.
Yeah.
And then with like Diet Pepsi, you know, like when I would have, go to my grandparents or something, he always would have Diet Pepsi. So then when I have Diet Pepsi now, the people are like, "What are you, like an 80-year-old guy?" And it's like,
people give you shit for Diet Pepsi.
Yeah, I'll be like, "Yeah, guys, it's my grandpa used to have it all the time."
Wow,
they're just jerks about it.
As Bob Backlund basically rambles with his face inside the camera, I will admit to you, I think Diet Coke is disgusting.
It certainly it doesn't make you feel great.
No.
I will say that. When you compare it to other sodas,
yes.
I'm a huge proponent of Sprite.
Oh my God. Dude, absolutely.
Sprite is one of the few, if maybe the only soda where you actually feel refreshed after drinking it.
Absolutely. I completely agree with you. There's nothing like the burn of a good Sprite.
Yeah. Like just that, heartburn.
Yeah.
It looks like Chris Canyon's in there. The lights are out. What does this mean? Is this Undertaker?
Sparky
Plugg. Let's go. I like Sparky.
This should be good. This should be a good match.
Yeah, Sparky's grown on me, man. I'm telling you.
But yeah, so when it comes to Pepsi, though, I don't like regular Pepsi at this point. It almost tastes too sugary.
It's too sweet.
Yeah, like I don't like regular Pepsi anymore.
Well, it's the same thing with like Coke. Like Coke
I like a regular
sugar.
Coke. I really like an extra regular Coke, extra cold. Yeah, that's good stuff. I grew up on Coke products personally, but
I was having a discussion with people at work the other day about how they should probably bring cocaine back into Coke.
I mean, if you want to be real, yeah.
Why not?
Canyon's outfit is horrible.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
not
a one
pleasant.
strap Andre the Giant purple leotard top with fucking like gold trunks.
Yeah, if there was ever a question on if Chris Canyon was gay or not, you just have to look at this outfit.
Oh my god.
Sparky with I think a drop kick and then an arm drag there.
Yeah, he's laying his shit in, which looks
Yeah,
good.
I'm literally watching the match and I couldn't tell you what just happened. I like zoned out because I was so confused with Canyon's outfit here.
Yeah, it's not good.
This has got to be a rib on him. There's no way they were like, yeah, definitely that's good gear to have.
Yeah, just wear that.
Yeah. Sparky with a head scissors. What is going on with Sparky Plugg? This guy is killing it.
Yeah, he is. Canyon's making him look great though too. Canyon's bumping good. Bob Holly's in a fucking great shape too though.
He is, and I like the black gear.
Oh my god, yeah, absolutely.
Canyon with a hair pull down to the mat.
Canyon's a big dude.
Yeah. And once he gets some muscle mass, I mean, he'll be in pretty good shape.
He's like a surprisingly big dude.
Oh, that's ridiculous. There's a guy in the crowd that has an OJ sign. That's horrible.
He's a little late on the pop culture reference.
Yeah, a little bit. Canyon with back suplex too.
So good.
Count? That was a 2 count, I guess. Canyon, I'm telling you, he is an underrated guy. You know, I feel like not a lot of people watched Thunder, you know, when that was a thing. And I don't know how many times like I'll watch Thunder and Canyon will be on there and he'll be wrestling Super Callow or something.
Right.
And he'll just pull out some random ass freaking move.
Full entertainment.
Yeah, and it's just like that. How is that guy not dead?
Right.
And it's on an episode of Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are we doing?
Bob Holly is beating Canyon's ass here. He just hit a hell of a clothesline that snapped Canyon's like face back to the mat. Yeah. And then a really, really aggressive headlock here where it actually looks like, hey, that might hurt. So that's good. That's the one thing with Bob Holly, man. You can tell he's like hungry to succeed. Yeah. So he like lays his shit in.
I am just baffled that I'm thoroughly enjoying Sparky Plugg.
Yeah.
What is going on?
At least they're not calling him Thurman anymore.
Well, Thurman was the best name.
Yeah.
Could you imagine just the chant? Thurman.
Irwin.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Thurman and Irwin. Hello.
Right.
That's a tax agency.
Right.
He should have came in as his partner. We're Thurman and Irwin.
Hitting the elbow drop off the top.
Wow, that's a fuck you to Randy Savage if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, I'd say.
I like it. I like Sparky Plugg. I'm a fan.
That wasn't his finish before, though.
No, I don't know. A drop kick or something was his finish? I don't know.
Yeah.
What is this? Oh, this is the Royal Rumble. Yeah. All right. So we got a Royal Rumble report.
That was weird.
Yeah, I don't know what that was a shadow of.
This is our first Royal Rumble report of the year here.
Yeah. With our boy Todd Pettingill. I thought he would be wearing like a beach shirt or something. So
yeah.
Beach theme here.
Yeah, it's weird. Where's the Royal Rumble being held? Anaheim, right?
Tampa.
Oh, Tampa.
Anaheim is the rumored one for Survivor Series.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I guess that explains the beach theme.
Right.
Tampa. Todd here, live Sunday night, January 22nd, 1995, Tampa, Florida. We'll see, man. That's coming up pretty fucking quick. Hopefully we get at least 2 matches announced right now. I think
there's got to be something, yeah.
We're getting an appearance from Pamela Anderson.
Wow.
At Royal Rumble. I'm going to guess it's going to be IRS Taker is going to get announced officially. Okay. And I'm going to also guess that officially, that was what I was going to guess, Diesel versus Bret Hart.
Oh. So this is what? This is the. How
It'll
many
be a
times
first appearance from Brett in a while.
since Survivor Series? We haven't seen it.
Yeah.
So what? Their first match was at King of the Ring. So this is the second encounter.
Diesel getting a 1-to-1 promo here.
Yeah, he said that he told Brett anytime, any place, and he certainly jumped on that for the Royal Rumble. There's no way that Diesel's going to lose the match.
No way. No way.
No way.
Diesel's the man now, man.
Yeah.
Although I think it took Brett stepping away for Diesel to get that spot. I think if Brett was still in the picture, I don't think he would have got.
Randomly got thrown in.
Yeah, that's why. I think if it hadn't been for the disappearance, basically, of Bret Hart, I don't think Diesel's in this position at this point. He's talking about Bret Hart forgetting the pink and black. He's going to be black and blue at Royal Rumble.
Are they purposely trying to make him sound like an idiot?
I don't know. I just think that's Diesel's gimmick.
What was that? A weird ass wink. They're kind of veering away from like being cool.
Yeah, he's just being Kevin Nash now.
Yeah, he's making like bad dad jokes.
Right.
Oh,
well, the
pink
weird
and black
wink.
attack.
The weird wink and the see you soon, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right there, pal.
You gonna pick me up in your white van? Big D.
Yeah.
Todd's hair just gets weirder and weirder looking.
Yeah. Oh, first 10 superstars for the Royal Rumble. Lex Luger. He's not winning.
He's fucked.
You're losing there, pal.
Lex
Right.
Luger.
Mr. Bob Backlund.
Fuck.
Oh, he's not winning. King Kong Bundy. Doink.
No.
Quang.
No.
Henry Godwin. The dumpster.
Fucking A.
Man of
oh
War.
My God.
Adam.
This is so bad.
Dick Murdoch. What? Dick Murdoch. Okay.
What the fuck?
What the hell is going on?
Oh my God. That was the shittiest 10 guys you could ever fucking pick.
Henry Godwin hasn't even done anything. And they're like, first 10 guys. Henry Godwin. Haven't even seen
Excited?
Dick Murdoch. What the hell?
Fuck, man.
God.
What the fuck? That's like Tenru last year. Like, what the fuck is Tenru doing in this world? Jesus Christ. What a mess.
Lord.
That's pretty funny. Now I'm pretty excited for the Royal Rumble.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, who would get excited for that? I don't even. Well,
Definitely.
speaking of excitement, here we go. Well Dunn and Harvey Whippleman are in the ring.
Boy.
Is this a 6-man tag with Bushwhackers and Fink?
Please, no.
Harvey doesn't look like he's dressed to wrestle. Oh,
No,
my
he's in the
God.
suit.
Yeah, Fink is. Oh my God.
How much do you think they paid extra to have Fink do this bullshit?
Absolutely nothing. I'm sure Fink paid them.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I think this is just a tag match. Yeah, it is for sure.
Fucking A.
Oh my God.
If Well Dunn jobs out to the Bushwhackers again,
They have, for sure they are. I mean, there's no way.
why are the Bushwhackers still here, dude? It's not 1990. Oh my God. Fink rolls in the ring and does the taunt. Are you shitting me?
This has got to be a joke on Fink, right?
It's got to be. It's like, yeah, Mr. Perfect smashed your windshield. And by the way, you're also going to be friends with the Bushwhackers and dress like them and do the taunts.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Did they just rub nose? What are they doing?
Oh, I don't know. Harvey Whippleman and me have the same expression on our
Yeah,
face.
Harvey doesn't even know what's going on.
Just what the fuck? Why is this even a thing?
I don't know. I don't know how this is even like an angle. What is the issue? The issue is with Harvey and Fink.
Yes, exactly.
But
Yeah, this is a bunch of bullshit.
This is gonna sound weird, but like I kind of like the look of Well Done, minus the thong type of deal here.
I like the darker pink and the black look.
Yeah, that is a better look. Okay, now they're just holding each other. Steven Dunn just flipped Luke into the ring. And, of course, that leads to Dunn colliding with Well. Fantastic.
Well, because if you remember, the white leotard with the black bike shorts underneath looks very bad.
Yeah, Bushwhackers just messed up a double team, like, whiplash thing.
Of course they did. Of course they did.
This is just... I feel bad for Well Done. Could you imagine the phone call? Hey, Well Done, we want to give you guys a shot. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks so much.
We won't let you down.
So we're going to have you guys just lose to the Bushwhackers.
Jesus Christ, the fucking Bushwhackers.
And they're probably just like, well, we would rather stay in Portland then. We're not.
Yeah, I'm booked.
Yeah. And they're like, well, we got to, you agreed already. So.
Yeah, too bad. Fuck.
Steven Dunn with a DDT on Luke.
I'm Steven Dunn with this fucking match.
I am too. Timothy Well with a twisting forearm uppercut or something. I mean, they're trying, but this is just not great.
Bob, what's your favorite breakfast cereal?
I'm gonna say I got like two of them. I would say Raisin Bran or Apple Jacks.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's definitely not what I was thinking.
Why? What would you think?
Raisin Bran? Oh my God, your
like
friends are right. You are a 50-year-old woman.
I like the ones with almonds too is good. Raisin Bran almonds.
Okay.
Whatever it's called.
I am partial to the shredded mini wheat.
Okay, so it's funny you frosted or not frosted?
Frosted, absolutely.
Okay, so it's funny you mentioned that. So Sarah kind of got me on those,
Oh.
but we don't eat them with milk. We just eat them by hand.
Well, I was gonna say, dude, those are so good either way. That's like the only cereal where you can just eat and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so we use that as like a snack.
Yeah. Totally there for that.
Yeah, she's been a good influence on a variety of things.
Yeah. I have a weakness for cereal, and I'll cycle shit out. So like a couple weeks I'll do Frosted Flakes, and then I'll want like Apple Jacks. So I'll do those a couple weeks, and I don't know. I just cycle shit out. But my recent kick is I just am off Fruity Pebbles, and I'm merging into the oh my God.
Fink just ripped off Harvey's pants.
What a cluster of fucks that just happened there.
And then Butch pinned Steven Dunn.
Harvey was pulled off the apron by his pants with his underwear out.
Yeah. And he's falling down.
This is so stupid.
I'm surprised he doesn't have like a poop stain or something. That just feels like something they would do.
Yeah. Here we go as the Bushwhackers and Fink march us to the commercial break here. We're at 40 minutes, 50 seconds. But no, I am recently partial to the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I've kind of jumped back on that train. So
Santa looks absolutely terrified to have Mabel on his lap right now.
His eyes are wide open. What are they saying here, Bob? Please tell us.
Okay, so Santa's now sitting on Mabel's lap, and he's saying, "This is much better, Mabel. Ho 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 ho."
It's probably Yokozuna dressed up as fucking Santa Claus too.
Okay, great. Here comes Jim Neidhart.
Look, everybody's sitting down. They're like, "Nah, fuck this."
Dude, I was just gonna say they heard the music. They probably thought it was Brett. Which happens every single time. This even happened back in the 80s when they would have the house shows and like Jim Neidhart would have a singles match and the music would hit and people were like, oh yeah, cool, Brett.
No.
And then Jim Neidhart, they're like, ah, shoot. Similar to like Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty, right? They'd hear the Rockers music. Like, okay, yeah, cool, Shawn Michaels.
Right.
And it's Marty Jannetty, they're like, ah, shit. But the difference there is that Marty would actually get over during the match and Jim Neidhart just.
Got a promo for the Raw video game coming out here.
Game Boy.
Mm.
Oh, this one's joined in progress with Neidhart and Nick Barberry. At least
Nick
they're doing us a
Barber
favor.
sucks.
Yeah, he's probably what, 17 years old.
Literally.
Some of the gear that these enhancement guys are using, their mother definitely sewed it for them.
It's like they got a bin in the back. They're like, all right, pick your gimmick tonight.
Yeah.
You're either in gold trunks or fucking Macho Man ripoffs.
Yeah, this guy has green trunks with purple on the sides.
It's almost like a Brutus the Barber Beefcake reject outfit.
Pretty much. Yeah.
He's getting his ass beat here by Anvil.
He's probably getting paid like $100 just to get beat up by Jim Neidhart for 3 minutes.
You know who one of my favorite wrestlers is, and I never talk about him? Fucking Eddie Guerrero.
Well, yeah, man, Eddie was great.
Dude, I know. And something popped up on Twitter of like something of Guerrero in 99. And like Eddie Guerrero, late 90s, 97, 98, 99. Some of it's hit or miss, but like, fuck. The other stuff that isn't is so good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. So if you want to count his ECW stuff, so let's say 95.
95.
With his stuff with Malenko and whatever.
Right.
So from 95 until his unfortunate death in 2005. I mean,
one of the best in the world.
Oh, yeah. But the thing is even when he was, having his substance issues and stuff like that, and this is more kind of like 2000, 2001.
Yeah.
That I'm referencing.
Yeah.
He was still like way over, even if maybe his in-ring was taking a little bit of a decline. But when he was Latino Heat,
oh my God,
like
dude.
with him in China, like that shit was over.
Yeah.
He's incredible. Oh, Jim Neidhart just won with a camel clutch, ladies and gentlemen.
Speaking of somebody who's not incredible, there's your winner. I'd even hazard to say 93, 94 Eddie Guerrero as Black Tiger in New Japan Pro Wrestling is some really good shit.
Well, and I know a lot of people praise his team with Art Bar too.
I was just going to say, in Los Gringos Locos in Mexico, even before that, is really, really good. So really, you're talking 1990 to 05, 15 years worth of just really, really good shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We just got a Royal Rumble.
Pam Anderson.
Heavy Raw Christmas. I don't know what that means.
Bullshit. How was Sean on commentary this week, Bob? I know I asked you the last couple.
I wasn't really listening.
So you were pulling at me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So next week we have the British Bulldog against the Tonka. I'm assuming this means the episode's over.
Yeah, they're kind of going into the wrap up here.
Yeah, Bulldog against the Tonka. Cool. Undertaker will be in action. King's Court will have WWF World Champion Diesel.
That might be decent.
Yeah, it might be all right.
If he kills King, hopefully.
Yeah. And then the debut, well, the Raw debut at least, of Henry Godwin.
Oh, good.
With 2 N's.
Mm.
This is going to be the day after Christmas. What a fantastic late Christmas present.
Oh, good. Sean's talking about the Heartbreak Hotel. Bob, did you get reservations at the Heartbreak Hotel for Valentine's Day?
I naturally did.
Mm.
And I'm going to be hanging out with a Lunger Blaze. Let me tell you, it's going to be raw.
Oh, God.
What?
Well, with that comment, folks, we are off the air for Monday Night Raw this week.
Yeah, so that was another lackluster episode.
Completely.
The first 20 minutes honestly felt like 4 hours.
Yeah. The first 20 minutes felt like a full episode of Raw itself.
Yeah.
So
it really did.
And then we had the rest of the show to watch.
Yeah. Once Sparky Plugg came out, though, it flew by.
Yeah, we had a little Sparky Plugg. I mean, the Fink stuff was fucking horrible.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, nothing really worth going out of your way to fucking watch here. Although we did get some of our first matches announced for the Royal Rumble, which is nice. We desperately needed those because it almost feels like we still don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, so
So that's fabulous.
We get a obviously a big match with Diesel and Brett. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
And then obviously the Royal Rumble match with the first 10 guys, which clearly added extreme amount of interest and excitement for us.
Oh, yeah, dude. Now I'm pumped. Now I am ready to see the Royal Rumble in all of its glory. I have a feeling this year's Royal Rumble is going to be the most hokey one we've fucking seen yet because
Absolutely.
everybody has a different occupation, and that'll just be fabulous.
I hope Dick Murdoch ends up winning.
What a random fucking, like, what?
Of all the legends, and I'll just say quote unquote,
So random.
to put Dick Murdoch in there.
Yeah. When, mind you, they ain't going to have Dusty Rhodes, so you ain't getting the team.
No.
You're getting just Dirty Dick Murdoch.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Cool.
They're not going to be able to get the whole gang.
That's like getting Anvil and not Brad.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, here comes Bart, but not Billy.
God damn it.
Great.
Cool.
So wonderful.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, I don't know. Do you think they'll keep announcing guys in the Rumble? Or you think that's all we'll get? It's just
no. They'll. I feel like every year they do that. They'll do like 10 and like 5, and then I feel like they announce like 26 of them or something, and then
there's like 4 just random ones, and then there's shitty guys. Like it's not even anybody cool.
Yeah, it's always guys you don't even care about.
Yeah, it's like not even a surprise. So
yeah, like, cool. I'm sure it's gonna be here. Oh, what's it? Damien Demento's returned. Whoa.
One night only, Max Moon.
Yeah, here comes Kamala. With Kimchi. Oh, they're friends again. And
Kimchi, yes.
Like Virgil will probably come out.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be interesting. And then I don't know, man. I can't believe that. I can't believe how drastic, even now, things are from when we first started in January of 1993. January of 1993 felt like the 80s still.
Absolutely.
And really, this doesn't, except here and there. Like we're almost done. We've almost completely separated ourselves. It's just when you feature guys like fucking IRS and Bob Backlund and boring ass Lex Luger and like all these guys that just that style of wrestling is just out at this point. It's like, okay, 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of thing. And we got a lot of that this episode. Bushwhackers, that dumbass shit. That's 80s house show 101. Go put the Bushwhackers out there and have Fink like dance around and be stupid. So
yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah. And a lot of the problem here is they have to make up their mind from the beginning of this whole new generation nonsense. Right. You can't have like the new generation. This isn't the old timers, and then your next segment being a match with Nikolai Volkov.
Exactly. And then Bob Backlund's your champion.
Right. Exactly. Or you have that you have a King Kong Bundy vignette.
Right.
And it's like the new generation. It's like no.
Right.
You guys you're doing it backwards. And the only way that it would make any sense, I should say, is if you were to bring these guys in and then you have the new generation beat them.
And just use them as almost glorified enhancement guys.
Right. But the issue, like you're mentioning, is Bob Backlund was the WWF World Champion.
Yeah.
Sure, now the circumstances in which he won, which was, Owen tricking his mother into throwing in the towel.
Right.
And, screwing over Brett. And then proceeding to lose the belt a few days later to Diesel.
Sure.
But the principle still remains.
Right.
And I don't really think King Kong Bundy has really beaten anybody.
No, but he was featured. He's in the main heel stable.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing with Volkov. Like he didn't really beat anybody, but he was shown on television and all that stuff. But
right.
If I had to guess, I'm going to say that that group of guys, so like Volkov and Bundy and Backlund, all these guys, there is no way that they make it through the first 3 or 4 months of 95.
I would say once WrestleMania 11 hits, all of those guys better be wrapping up.
Yeah.
That should be the cutoff.
Yeah. So like I feel like we're guaranteed like, vignettes of new guys coming in around that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go on a limb and say 5 or 6 of them.
Right.
Because there needs a new influx of talent. And we're getting that with Godwin and Hakushi and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But with those 5 or 6, start developing, I would imagine around WrestleMania, if not after.
Yeah.
Those are the 5 or 6 guys that you're like, okay, they're gone.
Right.
Bundy and Volkov and
Backlund.
Neidhart.
Yeah, maybe Neidhart. I would even say maybe Kwang. If Hakushi's coming in, he could probably fill that role.
Hakushi's significantly better than Kwang.
So much better. And he's, actually Japanese. So that helps.
Yeah, that's a good.
So yeah, I would imagine that most of the guys were kind of hung up on as far as like what the fuck are they doing here? Yeah. Will hopefully fall by the wayside by then, because really we need to get if this is the new generation movement and we're going full steam ahead with Diesel as champion and all this shit, then we need to start taking it seriously, because otherwise I feel like people are going to just start shitting on it. Like, has anything really changed? No.
Yeah.
And I think it's very important, especially with, hey, somebody gets a TV deal in 1995 that is our rival company. So let's start building some people, because shit, now they have Hogan. Shit, now they have Savage. Shit, Bobby Heenan's there. A lot of stuff starts changing in 1995. So I think they're going to really have to get their ass in gear very quickly as WrestleMania concludes and we move into the middle of the year.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that, because I know that we're still, 9 months away from it, really, but the star power difference from a televised program from WCW to WWF it's night and day.
Insane.
It's just insane. Like if you were to go to a casual fan and you're like, in 1994, if you go to a casual fan, you're like, hey man, what do you think about Bret Hart? They might be like, what are you talking about? Who the hell is Bret Hart? And when I mean casual fan, I mean not someone that watches. Really.
Yeah, like a lay person. Like, I watched wrestling in the 80s when Hogan was big. Like,
Yeah, so when you're asking, like, hey, what do you think about Razor Ramon or Diesel, blah, 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 all these guys, they might be like, oh, I don't really know who that is.
Yeah.
But if you go to that same person and they're like, oh, what do you think about Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, Randy Savage? They're going to be like, oh, fuck yeah, man. Like, Hogan was my guy. And Savage doing his thing.
Right.
So that automatically is going to put WCW like
ahead of the game.
Ahead of the game here. Now, the only thing that WWF has on them is that they are a far more successful company.
Right. A more visual.
They've had that kind of grip on it for decades. So.
Right. And another thing to consider too is the demographic here. So again, you talk about those people who do recognize the Hogans and the Savages and the Heenans, and those are the people now who at this point, once we hit, later 95, 96, 97, those are the people who have the money in their pocket to spend on shit. So those are the people going to fill the seats in the arenas, buying the pay-per-views, buying the merch, and really helping spread the word. Those are the people who've grown up on the golden age and are ready to invest in a new era. And if you don't have the stars to get them to the dance, you're in trouble.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. And like I've said before, all of the WWF legends, so to speak, going to WCW prior to, the birth of Nitro, put them at such a advantage. But the irony of all this is, and I've kind of loosely mentioned it before, but when it actually transpires, I'll probably talk about it more. All of the guys really that are foundations of WWF's eventual turnaround, at one point or another, were in WCW.
Right.
So, when you have Steve Austin, eventually coming over, or Vader, Mark Merrow, so many guys in the next year and a half that jump ship and just kind of change the business. Dustin Rhodes and how he kind of evolves into.
Yeah. Right. Right.
So it's going to be interesting to see how all that plays out and how different the TV comes out, because at some point you have to be different. You can't keep on doing the same thing over and over again.
Well, and that's the thing too. I think it's going to be, so again, 93, 94 has kind of plodded along. I think once 95 hits, it's going to hit so quick. We're going to be like, our heads are going to be spinning. Because this guy's going to join here. This guy's going to leave. This guy's going to return. This guy's going to get injured. And then this guy's going to fill his place. And holy shit, when did this guy sign? And who's this team? They're fucking, you know what I mean? I think it's just going to be a very dynamic year. These two founding building block years, 1993 and 1994, were vastly important because now at least we have some sort of base of Monday Night Raw. Now I think things are just going to kind of come off the rails a little bit as far as what we've seen and what's to come. I think things are going to just happen very, very quickly. So that I'm excited for. There's not going to be really time to fill. It's going to be like, how do we fit all this into one show?
Right.
So I'm excited for those times compared to the times we've kind of been accustomed to.
And who knows, with all the influx of talent, maybe the syndication matches will get better too.
Right. And I don't think where it's going to get to the point where, Bob, I think we won't have to worry about a 6-week lull. Yeah. And that'll be nice, Yeah,
I think, aside from your core, 6 to maybe 8 guys, there's a drastic drop off.
Yeah.
For guys that provide entertainment.
Yeah, there's definitely a major gap.
Yeah.
So they got some work ahead of them, for sure.
Yeah. Luckily, our work is almost done because we have one more week of Monday Night Raw for 1994. And then also, so for next week's episode, we're going to do our year-end awards. And
yes.
Now, the previous time that we did this, in 93, I don't remember what we put down. So I right now have I have 8 awards. And like we've said before, whenever we sit down, so this is the first of 2 tapings that we're doing.
Right.
I have not made out my list yet or anything. So after we watch Raw, we will then kind of, I guess, really off the top of our heads.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, this is who we thought was this, and so on and so forth. So that would be kind of maybe the first time we've done that, because usually we are pretty well prepared.
Yeah, and I think half year awards for 94. I know, Bob, you had yours written out, and I kind of went offhand with mine.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll just kind of see. We'll try to remember back and think back. I'm sure it'll spark some good discussion. So I'm looking forward to getting those awards together.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I just added another one, so there's going to be probably about 9 or so.
Okay.
But yeah, do you have anything else here for this episode of IcoPod?
Well, I think we should wrap it up and get ready to celebrate the day after Christmas with next week's episode of Monday Night Raw.
Well, I can't wait, and I hope that your guys are going to be listening to it in maybe early March.
So happy St. Patty's Day, motherfuckers.
Yeah, here's your late Christmas present from 94.
Yeah.
For St. Patrick's Day in 2020.
Yeah.
For Austin Skinner, I am Bob Collins Jr., and this has been.
You gotta hear it.
Everybody's got a price. Everybody's gonna pay. 'Cause the $1 Million Man always gets his way. Money, 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 money. Some might cost a little, cost a lot. But I'm the $1 million man. And you will be bought.